right. Hi, everyone. So I am trying out some recorded videos because Aina's nap time has become a little less static. So anyway, Marshmallow has joined me as usual, though. And today I wanted to talk about, well, the tatted temperature blanket table runner along. So if you haven't joined the channel or don't know what I'm talking about, for 2022, Black Sheep Fiber Emporium and the Pearly Shell Pirates from Pearly Shell Fiber Arts are joining together in a Facebook group, but we also have some information on our website at blacksheepfiberemporium.com. And we are doing a tatted temperature blanket or table runner along. And I went ahead, I'll show you, and sorted out my colors. I decided I was using all 18 of the colors that we have for the large Olympus tatting thread. That's Marshmallow's tail again. And anyway, so I've got here's my little colors. I'll give you a close-up of this in a second, but this is our worksheet, so you can print off a worksheet if you want, so you can write down all your information, which is clearly what I did. There's a calendar in here, so I wrote down on my calendar, and again, I'll do close-ups in a minute. I kind of wrote down where January 1st and February 1st and March 1st and April 1st started in my months, just 4 months. Oh, Marshmallow. Anyway, just so I knew, and then I went ahead and put down my highs for January 1st and 2nd. I haven't decided if I'm going to do Marshmallow. Apparently I have to go sit with him in a minute. I haven't decided if I'm going to do just my highs or my highs and my lows. I am here in Missouri. We did have some lows, but the way that I have my temperature blanket chart laid out, everything that's under 20 degrees, is going to be the same color. So I haven't decided if I want to do my highs and my lows and make more motifs, or if I just want to stick with my highs. These are my two little options. And again, I'll show you these in close up in a minute. I kind of think I want to do this one. So this is what I wrote on my sheet, was that I was going to do the diamond versus the square version, but I haven't fully decided yet. Clearly, because I haven't actually started tatting. Today is, of course, January 3rd, but you are so insistent. Hi, I love you, but, Okay, anyway, I haven't fully decided exactly what I want to do, so I haven't started tatting yet. I'm just writing down my temperatures, and that's totally fine. You don't have to actually tat every day at all. You don't have to do that. If you happen to be doing the knit or crochet or embroidery version, again, you don't have to knit or crochet or embroider every day. And I'll tell you more about that for my Wednesday video. I'm going to try to put up another Wednesday video that is about me getting started on the knitted version of the blanket, because I'm doing 1 square a week. But anyway, today is all about the tatted version. So anyway, I am going to cut to some close-ups where I can talk about, my plans and show you my my setup. So hang on. Anyway, I think that I should just do the highs and not worry about the lows. And if it's not wide enough, I guess I could always do it for 2 years and then just attach the second year to the first year. I don't know. Anyway, so I decided that I was going to do that. So I went ahead and I packed all of my thread into a big bag. And yes, I do like rabbits because I raise rabbits. And then I really like putting these inexpensive clips on my thread so that the thread doesn't unwind in a bag, but just they're very inexpensive little hair clips. So I went ahead and there's my bag of all my colors. And you can see clearly I've been using this one for a while because it's very small compared to the fresh ones. And I'll be really curious. I know it takes me about 1 yard on the rings, and I need to measure how much it takes on the chains to make each motif. But I'll be really curious to see how many motifs I can get from each color. Just, I'm curious about things like that. Anyway, and then I have just like a little, this is my little regular pouch where I've got, I only have one tatting shuttle in here. Let's fix that. There, now I've got 2 tatting shuttles in here. I always like to have a backup. I don't know. I just love tatting shuttles too. So I've got 2 tatting shuttles, and I have my scissors, and I have a picot gauge in here, but I don't really need it. This is an old one too. This is a really old one from Handy Hands. And then this is my little needle book. So anyway, I'm like all set up and ready to go. I just have to do the actual tatting. And I did go ahead and I marked down, so like my high for January 1st was 44, so that means I'll use color 309. And my high for January 2nd was 27, which means I'm going to use color 302. I realized that after I wrote the 309 and stuff, like they all start with a 3. So I just really need to put down like the last 1 or 2 digits. Anyway, so let's see, also put my pattern on here. So this is a separate PDF that you can find on blacksheepfiberemporium.com. And this one, the first one makes the squares. You can see that from the diagram. The second one makes the diamonds, which again, you can tell from the diagram where they connect. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. I think I am. And I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. So that's my plan right now. I went ahead and marked down all of my temperatures, and I put all of my little thread samples on here because some of them are really close. Like 301 is clearly white, but 302 and 303, they're different colors, but they're very similar to each other. This one's just a little more yellow brown, and this one's just a little more cream white. But very similar colors. And then 306 is really close to those as well. It's just a little more yellow yet. And, you know, as I get into this, maybe I'll, you know, as I get ready to do a color, I might swap one of these. But I kind of like what I have going on here, so I don't know. I think this is what I'm going to do. I haven't fully decided, but I think this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's my plan for my tatted temperature table runner. Not a blanket? I don't know. Whatever we're going to call it. I think I'm going to go with my diamond shape. I've got my colors ready to go. Have my bag. There's the bag itself. It's a nice big bag ready to go because again, I'm planning to connect my motifs as I go and then just store it in my bag. So I may end up having to go to a larger bag as we go through the year. But right now, this is what I'm going to use to hold it. Yeah, that's my tatting plan. If it sounds like something that you'd like to do, you can join in at any point during the year. You can actually use, there's a website, it's called the Wonderground, I think, Underground. So WNWUNDERGROUND. That I will link in the YouTube section description for you. And if you're starting this later, like in February, March, and you want to start it in January of 2022, or maybe you want to do 2021 or 2020, or you know, some year that has significance to you, you can actually search the high and low temperatures by like year, month, day, and location. So it's really nice if you want to do it that way. Right now I'm just tracking it, and this is actually useful for my knitting as well because I haven't fully decided what I'm doing with that, but we'll talk about that on Wednesday. Anyway, so if you're interested, I'll link the large size Olympus tatting thread in the description. I will also link out the website that I'm using to look up my high and low temperatures, my official high and low temperatures. And Anyway, you can always go, and I'll throw that link in there again for the Black Sheep Fiber Emporium Knit and Crochet Along page, where you can check out and download your own free copy of the blanket along or the tatting pattern, either way, and go play with it. So that's my tatting plan. That's what I'm going to stick with. And as I always like to say at the end of my videos, please take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and craftually. And please be sure that you are like taking pictures of your works and that you're tagging it with Black Sheep Pearly Pirates. I think I said it was Black Sheep Pearly Pirates. Okay, I'll put the actual hashtag down below too, just to make sure. But tag it. If you tag it with Black Sheep Fiber Emporium, I'll definitely find it. But anyway, we are going to do like some quarterly prizes. Might be, just a little something to perk you up. So if you are following along with us and you are doing a temperature tat along or a blanket of some sort, I mean, honestly, we don't care. Just like post what you're working on and tag us so that we can see it, because that's really what we care about. And fake bonus points if you're using your Black Sheep Fiber Emporium things. But anyway, just show us what you're working on. We're always curious to see it, and we'll enter you in a quarterly prize. So I won't pull the quarterly prize. It'll be, at the end of each quarter. So it'll be like March 31st will be the end of the first quarter. Anyway, just something, just a little something fun. So anyway, take care of yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and craftually. I look forward to trying out this recorded medium and seeing if it works a little bit better so that, I can continue to make videos and yet still accommodate my now 3-year-old. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to preschool in the fall, I have to say. Really looking forward to it. All right. I'll talk to you guys later on this week. I'll try to get another video up by Wednesday of what I'm working on with the knitting. So see you then. Bye.